Hey guys, Dan here, back again. So I know you're probably tired of seeing it, but I'm never gonna stop. James Tiny Vest. Today I'm gonna be exposing him for the Gay for Pay. It might be a little bit longer video. We got a lot to go through, okay? It's ridiculous. But before we get started, also I'm carb loading. I'm on a little small cycle of steroids. You gotta drink, if you're gonna drink water, don't be a Republican and use a bottle of water. Use a gallon. That's what bodybuilders do. I'm tired of people calling me chubby. So, you know, I'm going to be working out and stuff. But we're going to start out with a little bit something different. I got something before you get to James Tiny Vest. I wanted to do a little something upbeat because this video is going to be graphic. It's going to be disgusting and disturbing. So let's do it. Come on, sing it home. Don't try to take me to a Trump rally. Never get me out on the floor. Okay, enough of that. And people say, why do you do that? That's to be upbeat. But also, it's Val Day. That is Val's favorite song, okay? She called me today and said that she is so happy. James, are you listening? She's happy with her African-American boyfriend. And she said that is, that's her and Tyrese's song. So it's really amazing. She said that when she was with James Tiny Vest. And I will make a whole video eventually just about, it has to do with just he and Val's relationship. Got some stuff lined up for that. But she said when she was with him, she used to think that she was, having an O. But it turns out it was just gas, because when she would fart and stuff, all the force feeding that James Tiny Vest made her do, okay? So now she's with him, and she's like, it's like a pleasure train. So James, I know you probably don't want to hear that, but Val is very happy with an African-American. Okay, there's no sponsor today. So real quick, I'm going to drop a little 45-second clip to all the victims of James Tiny Vest. Everybody you're going to see in this video has passed away from excessive forced Gay for Pay. So when you're watching this next clip, make sure you say a prayer. If you're not religious, make sure you have some positive vibes. I'm going to drop it right here.
You showed up, that's all that matters. Well, like I said, I'm disappointed. With my bum shoulder, how much can I do? You know what I mean?
And then got a gym membership with some of my buddies. We kept going. It wasn't as consistent. Got into college,
Train where all the monsters reside. And we're here with Justin today, one of the resident monsters. Young guy with an awesome physique up and coming. And of course, it's July 4th, Independence Day. Pouring down rain outside. Of course, all the monsters are still in here training. And we're here with Jared. I felt the squeezing, crushing feeling. Yeah. Most of the time it was just like a moderate, but it was there. I'm a pussy now. You know what I mean? I'm disappointed.
Unbelievable, okay? That's unbelievable. Those are his victims. If you want to donate to his victims, I've set up a little fund. Cash App, $ Big Sid 81. It's my cousin's. But all donations will go to all the families of James Tiny Vest's victims. That's $ Big Sid 81. Okay, so a lot of people say, Dan, that was a disturbing clip, okay? Well, we need to get to, I have got so many, this might take a little bit, bear with me. It's not like you guys have anything better to do, okay? It's a pandemic, Trump supporters. Stop going out. So, also, look at this. I'm carb loading. Oreos. You need it because I'm about to work out after this. So you make sure you carb load, okay? This isn't a game. I'm trying to get in shape. I feel like I'm starting to lean down. Okay, here we go. So, I'm about to show you some clips. James put out a video yesterday called Trans Athletes Crushes Heat. James has actually forced some of his people to get sex changes, okay? And Gay for Pay. So here you go. This is the first video. Which one is this? Oh, let's just, since we're on this topic of Val, I need to show y'all something. This is how he treats Val. This video is from like 2016 when he and Val were together. Val's with an African American now. But watch the way he treats Val. Okay, listen to her voice. It's woo.
Plan, but I like ice cream.
Yeah, and boys.
So sue me. Anyway, I got to get my ass on the treadmill and get in shape. So carbs are the devil. I got to get these carbs out here.
You're the devil.
But because I didn't finish putting that light up yet. Oh. All right. Anyway,
Did you see that? Did you see that? That's him mocking her like, oh, I didn't put the light in. You know what? Val used to, all the food they ate, I'm about to show you a video, and this is just one video of what he would force her to eat in one single day, okay? She says she used to speckle the toilet. She used to blow it up. I mean, bad. He would take her face and like a dog, he'd rub it all around the toilet until she cried. This is what he did to Val. The reason, not just that Val's with an African American, the reason Val's very addicted to Xanax and stuff right now is because of the stress that Tiny put her under. So this video right here, we're going to get to the ghost story. And it's not, they say there's a ghost in one of his videos. No, it's just Slow Rob doing Gay for Pay. But we'll get to that. Bear with me. This is just one example of a meal he made her eat every day. Look at all that food. That is how much food he forced Val to eat. Look at this.
Now I got to put mine together. Mine's going to be pretty much
See?
similar.
All of that food was for Val. You disgusting animal, Tiny. Ew, that looks like human flesh.
Like twice the salmon she has. I have about.
He never, ever treated her right.
76 grams.
Also, Val, if you see this video, I'd love for you to come on my channel in an interview over Zoom. Let me know if you want to do that.
There's that 30-gram limit, isn't it? I wonder if I'll grow.
Look how belligerent and methed out he is there. Disgusting. All right, let's get to... No, you don't set times for meals, Tiny, you weirdo. Okay, well, there is one more Val video left. I'm going to show you, I've always promised this, but no one listened. I'm going to show you this video. I'm about to show you a picture of Val, and it's her arm. Oh, look at the Bogman twin. Oh, you see his back? Do you know why the Bogman twins have a lot of tattoos? Because they have so many scars from all the physical beating and bruising and Gay for Pay that Tiny forced on them. That's right, Justin, but you know what? The Bogman twins can't cover up with a tattoo. No, not just their acne, no. All the emotional scars. They can't be covered up with a Bogman tattoo. But check this out. You see that? That is Val's arm right there. That wrist tattoo, and she is white. Look at that right there. That is Val's arm, so people, just so they know, I think we're going to get a glimpse of her. Hold on. That's Val. There she is. Look at all the bruises on her arms. So enough about Val today. Let's get to the Gay for Pay. All right, folks. This video right here, I've been doing some digging, and I can't fit everything in this video. I've got stuff I have to edit for weeks, but I will never stop exposing you, James. This video right here is one of the first videos I ever saw of James, okay? And this is him when he was at his most aggressive Gay for Pay. Look how he's ginormous.
There's other tactics for other body types and so forth. So this is for you little guys.
This is him literally bragging about Gay for Pay for men that can't fight back.
Skinny or scrawny or any kind of shit, because that was me. All right, I was a skinny, scrawny little motherfucker. So talking about me just like I'm talking about you and anybody
Disgusting. He is disgusting.
Anyhow, if it's you,
Yeah, anyhow. Yeah, that's exactly right. So let's get to his latest video. And by the way, James Tiny Vest, did you see how drunk he was at the beginning of the video? He tried to blame it on a bottle opener. No, James, you are trashed, okay? And Rob, Slow Rob, he's still stealing your Valium and Suboxone strips, okay? Let's get to it. This is him threatening someone.
Assume you're doing something wrong and direct this shit at you. If I were a Maryland taxpayer, think about this. You're paying for this. You're paying for them to put these signs up.
This is what steroids does to you.
You know, just
He thinks it's cool to drive drunk.
better watch, because we're watching you obey, you know? assuming your eardrums.
He's threatening law enforcement officers, Congress. We need to contact the FBI about this.
Just the mentality. There's some other shit I wanted to talk about.
Look how deranged he looks. He's become a severe alcoholic.
Oh, I know what it is. Jesus, Lord God.
Yeah, that's
Best
blasphemy.
EVP ever, in my opinion.
Here it is.
I was right there. Saw
Watch.
what happened. Last night I made a video.
He's claiming it's a ghost. It was Slow Rob doing gay for pay.
It says,
Listen.
it's something called Vegan Gains Porn Star. Okay? Watch and listen with headphones
Watch.
if you can
No.
to like the first 2 minutes or something of that video. And what you'll see is, look at this. I got visuals. I'm ready to go.
He just pulled it out of his butt, literally. He keeps those in his crack.
Lead off one of these such bottles. These Jack Daniels things.
He's one of those pervs that keeps trophies.
Looks like that. Okay, so Rob took 2 of these and crimped them on top of his lower shock bolts, mouth bolts.
Oh, great. Slow Rob's doing arts and crafts
It's
now.
cool, shits and giggles. So he noticed, we drank these Father's root beer last night,
Ew.
and this is what their caps look like.
What is the point of this?
I don't know if it's going to focus or not. So this was lying on the floor.
This is his supposed ghost story.
So Rob
It was,
picked it up and he says,
It was Rob
hear
doing
him
gay
say
for
in the
pay.
video, he goes,
Listen.
all these are all of these white like this? I'm taking a
Racist.
puff off a cigar, getting ready to answer. You will
Meth
hear
pipe.
a voice as loud as our voice, very clear, whispered into, like directly into this camera, say, they're all white. Or something like that.
So ghosts are now being racist. You know what? Let's
The house to upload
we're actually going to see that. Let's see. So he says it's in the first 2 minutes. It was the Vegan Gains one. We're gonna see if there's a ghost. I know. Excuse me. It's when you're carb loading, you get really gassy.
I guess it probably is, but
Whew, the steroids are working.
for every ass. There's an ass for every seat, whatever.
You already said it was seat for every ass. All right, here we go.
Ooh.
This is where the ghost. He says in the first 2 minutes. You hear Rob over there? Please let me out, please.
What's that?
He said panties.
Oh yeah, these are different. They're from the root beer. Well, it's Saturday night.
30 seconds in. He said in the first 2 minutes you're gonna hear a ghost. Let's just see.
Drinking some Father's root beer.
Let's just see.
Awesome.
I don't say that root beer.
Rob's working out, drinking root beer.
That's
I'm
weird.
more bundled up because he's already. 'Cause he's already.
Tell
warmed up.
sniff your
He's already
seat.
warmed up, so he doesn't need all
Where's the ghost, Tiny?
the
Where's the ghost?
thermal layers as I do.
I knew he was lying.
Came out here, I was thinking about we were gonna jump on the bikes and run over to this spot about 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Okay, let me just skip this. There's no ghost so far. It's ridiculous.
Sometimes I'm hard east of here, York's north. It's all back roads and shit too. Pitch black, no lights. Pennsylvania, we don't have any street lights really.
Oh, Pennsylvania. I'm coming to your town, Tiny.
It's cold, so
What ghost? No ghost.
I'm like a lot of those old panheads.
See? He said in the first 2 minutes of this video, there's no ghost. So, James Tiny Vest, the ghost was...
Anyway, we're sitting out here. Rob's out here working out. He was at it before me. I just got out here.
There is no ghost, okay? The only ghost is the monster, James Tiny Vest, forcing gay for pay on people. Stay tuned. I'm still learning to edit. I've got some serious videos coming. You will, I promise you, James Tiny Vest, you're going to lose half of your subscribers when I'm done with you.